rocking and rolling once again with Stevie Salas at 108 Rockstar Guitars.
Yeah.
Now, we, in previous years, have talked about a bunch of guitar stories. Last time you were with Richie Cotton, and we talked some funny stories of you guys growing up. But really, we want to get down, because I'm coming to Austin this year, and I want to meet up with you and finally photograph some of your guitars. So which is your number one? Which ones? I know you have a ton of them, but if I could photograph two, for example.
Well, I have one. Okay, when I was in San Diego in 1985, I decided I'm moving to LA to try to make it music, and all I could afford was this really crappy $200 Ibanez guitar, but it had a wang bar on it, so I said that'll work. Because I was really into Steve Stevens, right?
Yeah.
And
who's in my next book, by the way?
He's the best. I love Steve. So I moved up to LA with that guitar. I became homeless after 8 months, and then I met George Clinton, and I did the R&B Skeletons in the Closet album with that guitar. And then once I started making money, I took that piece of shit guitar that got me through a lot, and George Clinton carved his name in it. Jamie Cohen carved his name in it. Bootsy Collins carved in it. All these people carved with a screwdriver right into the wood, and I still got it. Maybe you should shoot that one.
That one sounds perfect.
I got a ton of other killer ones you'll have to figure out. I got so many weird guitars, it's like crazy.
Well, you played with everybody, so there's going to be storied guitars. There's going to be guitars that we'll probably look at and you'll go, that one, because this such and such thing happened with that guitar.
Yeah, I'll think about that. I got one that was in the Smithsonian. I got one I gave Mick Jagger, and when we were playing together, because he liked it because it was red. So I had to give it to him, and I had to call up Ernie Ball and get me a new Music Man, a blue one. He sent me out because Mick wanted my red one, and my red one was better looking. But I got a lot of it.
Did you teach Mick some riffs?
You know what? Mick plays like a badass punk rocker. So like Mick, when we played Respectable, you could tell that the album Some Girls had a lot to do with Mick, because Mick was into punk rock, and Mick is the guy that gave it that thing. You know what I mean? That thing, and then you got Keith's real musical thing behind it with Mick doing this, and it's like that's a classic push and pull. It was amazing, yeah. So I didn't teach Mick nothing, and Mick taught me some stuff though, man. I thought I was a lady killer.
Well, you are. There's no doubt about that.
The Jag's got everybody slayed. He is the killer.
You think you're chocolate till you meet the
Yeah, everybody's cool till you hang out with Mick Jagger and you realize I'm invisible.
Well, he's still having babies.
He's still having fun too.
You're a free man.
Yeah.
A
That's
free
true.
agent. So tell us about Rumble.
My film Rumble was a little film I went to make for PBS about the Native American influence on pop music history. I knew that Native American people, I'm a Native American person, I thought, they don't realize they have a lot of role models out there other than people from 150 years ago. So I made this film, and little did I know, we made the film, me and a group of people in Canada, Resolution Pictures. The film came out in one Sundance, and we were like, whoa, we didn't even think, we thought, no way we would win. Matter of fact, we never thought we'd get in it. I was on tour with Koshi Inaba in Japan. I didn't even go to Sundance, so then I had to Skype in. So one Sundance, and the whole world changed. And then
congratulations.
Yeah, HBO and blah, blah, blah. Now I'm producing all kinds of TV and writing films and doing all kinds of stuff and having a good time. And
competition's so fierce you don't expect to even get seen. They have 15,000 entries a year.
Yeah, and the key then is don't expect, right?
Right.
I just do some good stuff.
Expectations.
Yeah, I really was just happy if it was going to be a PBS film. So finally, 2 years later, PBS debuted it last Monday across America, and the ratings were through the roof, and it's still growing. And
awesome.
And I'm actually going to start playing guitar again. I'm going on that David Bowie celebration tour with Earl Slick and Mike Garson.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, is there an LA date for that?
There's LA dates, but I'm not doing the LA dates. I can't make those. I'm busy doing some film stuff. But Charlie Sexton's going to be doing
Corey
it.
Glover on that?
Corey's on it. Bernard Fowler.
Fantastic.
I'm super happy with my Austin neighbor Charlie Sexton, our old pal for 100.
Sexton.
Charlie's out on it. It's gonna be, those kind of gigs are kind of like where you see all your old pals that somehow made it through all the madness. You know what I mean? And somehow we don't look horrible, and we still can play. And it's like
She shot Doyle Bramhall's guitar.
I'd like to see Doyle. Doyle was going to do the Jagger gig with me. That was like that close. It was Doyle. I thought when we auditioned, it was me and Doyle playing together in the studio. Yeah, Doyle's badass.
Yeah, he's badass.
As badass as you are.
Thank you for stopping by,
Thank you
Steve.
so much.